Hello, I'm Mr. What's It To Ya. Today I'll be discussing my top 4 favorite Crash Bandicoot shippings. These are the rules for this list. Number 1. I want to make things interesting, so only one character per ship. So if I hypothetically put Crash X Tawna on this list, I cannot include Pinstripe X Tawna as well, or Crash X Megumi. Number 2. No pedophilia ships, because I wouldn't even support those ships even if the younger character was aged up, so no Coco X Engine. Let's go into it. This list is in no particular order, so if your favorite ship is at the bottom of the list, it doesn't mean anything. Number 4. Dr. Neo Cortex X Dr. Engine. I'm very picky when it comes to male X male slash, especially involving the scientists. So you know this one is going to be good. Engine is probably the closest thing Cortex has to a true friend in the games. The fact that Engine is the assistant that Cortex had for the longest time out of all of them shows that Cortex tolerates Engine the most out of his minions, and Engine is the most loyal of them to Cortex. Engine loves and appreciates Cortex so much, he literally thanks him when he spits tea in his face. If that isn't sweet, I don't know what is. He also literally asks Cortex to be his seed bride in an unused Crash Twinsanity cutscene. He's gay for Cortex and you know it. As for Cortex, he seems fond of Engine too. In an unused cutscene from Crash Tag Team Racing, he says this.
See here, my dearest Engine.
Cortex calls Engine his dearest. That's really sweet if you ask me. Jin, on the other hand, calls Cortex Master, Magnificent, and Lord. Cortex also trusted Engine the most out of all of his minions to help him win the deed to Von Clutch's park. Cortex was also nice enough to give Jin the privilege of making his own rock band. Engine also has a picture of Cortex on his wall. They have a bond that is unbreakable. Number 3. Coco Bandicoot, or even Evil Coco Bandicoot X Yaya Panda. I know these two haven't interacted much, but fuck, I still like it. Yaya Panda is the only character who is at an age where it's acceptable for Coco to date her. Nina Cortex is too young for Coco and everyone else is too old for her. And who says this ship can't happen ever? In the mobile game, Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 3D actually makes it clear that Yaya and Coco are friends on good terms. Who says that can't blossom into something more? And it's just cute. Come on! Look at their big shiny eyes. Look at their adorable faces. Look how it looks when they kiss. It's so cute. Number 2. Megumi Bandicoot X Liz Bandicoot. This ship is somewhat popular despite both characters never interacting with one another in canon. And why shouldn't it be? Who says these characters don't have a chance of dating? They're already friends with each other. The entire Trophy Girl squad is friends with each other. For one thing, the combination of an innocent preppy girl like Megumi being shipped with a sassy, confident goth girl like Liz is a trope that appeals to a lot of people, though Liz isn't that goth when compared to other characters like Evil Coco or Nina Cortex. Just like Coco and Yaya, this ship is just generally cute to look at. Look at this picture. It's sweet and adorable. How can you not like it? Number 1. Crash Bandicoot X Pasadena Possum. This is the only heterosexual Crash Bandicoot pairing I like. That's saying something. I know that Crash X Tawna is the more popular Crash shipping, but I really don't like that ship as much. Pasadena's feelings for Crash seem much more developed. The only interactions Crash ever had with Tawna are the scenes where Tawna flies him away on either a bird or a blimp. Pasadena, on the other hand, acts much more like she's genuinely interested in Crash. She was the nicest out of all the characters who asked Crash to do a task for them. When Crash came back without the task being finished, she doesn't yell at him like all the other characters. Rather, she asks if he's okay and expresses concern for his well-being. At one point, she even contemplates giving Crash mouth-to-mouth. She really does have feelings for Crash and really does care for him. Tawna, on the other hand, cared so little for Crash that she left him for Pinstripe, according to one of the manuals for Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. She has no interest in Crash whatsoever. Also, in my opinion, I think Pasadena is cuter than Tawna. What do you think? Do you ship any of these ships? Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.